Forehand grip, it is used to hit the shots that are on the forehand side of your body and around the head shots. To do the forehand grip, you need to make a V shape when you are holding the racket handle. Then your last two fingers should rest comfortably on the badminton grip to balance the weight of the racket. Forehand high serve. To do the forehand high serve, you need to hold the racket with forehand grip, hold the shuttlecock with non-racket arm, and hit the shuttlecock with the high pressure to do the forehand high serve. Forehand low serve. To do the forehand low serve, you need to hold the racket with the forehand grip, hold the shuttlecock with the non-racket arm, and hit the shuttlecock with the low pressure to do the forehand low serve. Backhand grip, also known as the thumb grip, is similar to the forehand grip, except the complete bottom of the thumb is in contact with the third bevel, and the index fingers is lowered down to a position below the thumb. To do the backhand grip, hold the racket as you would on the forehand grip. Next, turn the racket anti-clockwise so that the V shape moves leftward. Then, place your thumb against the back bevel and the handle for greater leverage and power. The racket handle shall also rest loosely in your fingers. Backhand high serve. To do the backhand high serve, you need to hold the racket with backhand grip, hold the shuttlecock with non-racket arm, and hit the shuttlecock with a high pressure to do the backhand high serve. Backhand low serve. To do the backhand low serve, hold the racket with the backhand grip, hold the shuttlecock with the non-racket arm, and hit the shuttlecock with the low pressure to do the backhand low serve. Overhead forehand stroke. These strokes generates the most power. The power of badminton forehand stroke comes from the correct technique, not how much the strength you exert into a swing. The larger the swing motion, the larger momentum generated. To do the overhead forehand stroke, you need to move into a position and get behind the shuttle. Raise your racket arm, commence your forehand stroke, take the shuttle at the highest point possible. Underarm forehand stroke. Perform when you take a shuttle in front of you. Normally, when your opponent hits a drop shot to you, it is fairly easy to inject power into underarm stroke. To do the underarm forehand stroke, from a ready position, lunge forward to your forehand and with your dominant leg. Then, as you lunge forward, raise your racket to the height where you are going to hit the shuttle. Lastly, commence your underarm swing. Overhead backhand stroke. Similar to the forehand, you make a complete backhand swing to generate the power to hit a strong backhand shots. To do the backhand stroke, from ready position, slowly turn your body facing to the back. Next, position yourself for a backhand. Then, while turning your body to the back, raise your racket to the position you are to take the shot on the shuttle. Underarm backhand stroke. Usually performed when your opponent hits a badminton drop shot to your backhand area at the front. To do the underarm backhand stroke, you don't need to swing too hard for an underarm stroke. A gentle underarm swing is sufficient to send the shuttle right to the back of the court. Since you'll be hitting the shuttle in front of you, launch forward your backhand area. Your racket should always be in ready position. High serve. It sends the shuttle very high, so that it falls almost straight down and lands at the back of the serve court. The purpose of this serve is to limit the opponent's ability to play an attacking shot. To do the high serve, let go of the shuttlecock and swing your arm upwards. Then, twist your waist to the extent that your body faces the net. Lastly, flick your twist towards the direction you want the shuttle to be land. Low serve is almost a gentle tap over the net with the shuttle, with the aim of flying just over the net, yet falling just over the front line of the service court. To do the low serve, hold the shuttle by the feathers. Follow through intended direction. Make the sideways stance. Then, at the point of contact, flick your wrist and strike the shuttle over the opponent's head. Flick serve is a fast and offensive serve that travels in the upward direction towards the far serve. To do the flick serve, hold the shuttle at the feather and swing your racket back on your wrist and handcuff. Then, move the racket down and forward to hit the shuttle near your thighs. Don't move your wrist too much because the goal is to push the shuttle over the net instead of hitting, so you keep its movement shut. Drive serve is a fast and flat offensive serve that is meant to travel to the mid to far end of the service receiving area. To do the drive serve, hold the shuttlecock on the feather. Then, squeeze the racket with your finger and thumb before doing the strike. Lastly, target the drive serve on the backhand area of your opponent. Drop shot. Use when the shuttle is heading towards you in the first half of your court. To do the drop shot, extend your elbow and flex your wrist on contact. Next, slice across the shuttlecock with the face of the racket. Next, slowly speed the racket down, tapping the shuttle gently over the net. Lastly, hit the shuttlecock at the flat trajectory, allowing to drop just over the net. Lift shot. It is a defensive shot that is typically performed from the front of your court by pushing the shuttlecock high and far to the back of your opponent's end of the court. To do the lift shot, you must hit the shuttle in a way that it flies high and lands in your opponent's baseline. If you don't, the shuttle will hit the badminton net. Drive shots are shots that crosses the net flatly in a horizontal trajectory. It can be played both on the forehand and backhand sides. To do the drive shot, rotate your elbows and knees to extend your racket arm quickly towards the shuttlecock. Then, make a contact with shuttle in front of your racket foot at the highest point. Lastly, drive the shuttlecock with a flat trajectory towards the intended target. Clear shot is a high overhand shot where the player hits the shuttlecock from the end of the court to the other end. To do the clear shot, raise your racket arm, commence your forehand stroke, take the shuttle at the highest point, and do the full arm swing. Smash shot is the most potent of all badminton shots. It is a shot hit with power and speed downward to your opponent's court. To do the smash shot, stand on the firm position, raise your racket arm, take the shuttle at the highest point, hit the shuttle with a full arm swing, then follow through with your swing.